was a movie called Super Troopers. Released on February 15th of 2002, a year after it debuted at Sundance.
Okay.
Okay? On a budget of anywhere between $1.5 and $3 million, depending on the source. Rakes in $23.3 million at the box office.
Jesus Christ.
Directed by J. Chandrasekhar. I made sure I got the pronunciation right. Chandrasekhar. Okay. And it stars the Broken Lizard crew. J. Chandrasekhar as Arcot Ramathorn. Paul Sauter as Trooper Foster. Steve Lemmy as Trooper Mac Womack. Sick motherfucker. Eric Stolhansk as Rabbit Rodo. Kevin Heffernan as Rod Farva. Farva.
Do you need assistance? Over. Do you need assistance? Over.
Do you need me out there? Do you need me out there? Brian Cox, the great Brian Cox, as Captain John O'Hagan.
Oh.
And then we've got our friends from the Spurbury Police Department. We've got Daniel Van Bergen, who I loved in Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions.
Right.
He plays Nyx in Lord of Illusions. As Chief Brady. Marissa Coughlan as Ursula. James Grace as Rondo. Michael Weaver as Smy. And Dan Fry as Officer Burton. We have a special appearance in here. Jim Gaffigan as Mr. Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And we have Linda Carter as the governor of the state of Vermont.
Yes.
Yep.
Larry Johnson. Okay, Mia. All right, go ahead.
What the?
Well, start, you fuckers.
Well, this starts out with the kid's driving. Am I correct?
Yes.
They're driving the car, and they pull them over, and they get over to the side of the shoulder of the road.
Yeah, then the shenanigans start.
Oh yeah, then they just pull out again, and the kids are like they're smoking weed. They got
and they gave
and
all,
eating mushrooms.
they gave it was like $130 to you. I say, so you like owe me $130 when you
Yeah,
get it.
whenever you get the chance, man.
Yeah.
And then, I'm glad those cops pulled away because I'm about to pull up my 9 and smoke that pig.
Yeah.
and then they back up, and they get behind the car and pull over. Over.
He can't pull over.
I'm already pulled over, man. I'm already pulled over. And then what? He comes up and he
Yeah.
asks for license and registration.
And he's already got him.
Yes.
You got license and registration. You know why I pulled you over? Speeding, littering.
Yep.
And he drops the bag of weed.
Yep.
Littering and smoking the reefer. And at this time, a white Miata comes tear-assing through.
Correct.
Yes, and at this point,
Now the kid in the back seat-
Charles Knight looks at the screen, says, "That's what I want to do the rest of my life."
Yes. Except Chuck's Miata's red.
Well, I mean, you can't get everything.
Yeah.
That poor kid in the back seat, though, when he came up twice, like, I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out.
You are freaking out.
Yes.
Man. So they get into pursuit of this Miata.
And they have the 3 kids in the back seat of the police car.
Yes. They get into the pursuit of this Miata, and then we see 53. Do you know the speed limit? Is the speed limit for 55? Yes. Yes, it is. So we see the back of a bloated cop's head at the radio.
Yes.
Car 91. Come in, Car 91. Car 91. Come in, Car 91. Where are you, Car 91? And this is our introduction to Rod Farva.
Was that before the bar?
That's on when they're on their way to the
That's
back.
while they were going there, yeah. And then didn't the other cop? He was
He was fishing.
And he had a fake dummy there.
Yep.
And the guy in the Miata came by and took the head off the dummy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a chase ensues to a bar.
Yes.
And this is when we find out who's in the Miata. It's Mac, who's another one of the cops. Shot. And Mac lines up 4 shots on the bar and thinking you think he's going to give a shot to each one of the cops. Then he downs all 4 shots.
Yes.
Sorry, you're on duty.
Yeah, sorry, you're on duty. I shouldn't pay you, but I'm gonna. So now all this is going on. We find out Rabbit's the rookie and everybody's going to fuck with Rabbit.
Yes.
And we hear 3 gunshots and Mac come running out he's got the wig back on. Mac comes running out, jumps in the fucking car in the cruiser of the car, says, "Do you boys like Mexico?"
Yeah.
And goes tear-assing out. And that's the beginning of the movie.
Oh, God.
And essentially, this is it's just a fucked up.
I'm going to say this movie reminded me of something. Now, I mean this with all respect, Monty Python and Holy Grail.
Yeah.
A bunch of sketches
Yes.
that kind of tie into the overall narrative.
Yes.
Yes.
And each of the little sketches is just funny. It's like, you got the sketch, every single one of them. It's like whether at the shooting range with the steel cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah. It's like, but every single one of them. And that's what I loved about this. It's like, it was just this small series of sketches.
Yeah. And now we find out that the highway patrol station is in danger of getting shut down because their numbers are low.
And
And they're in a constant pissing contest with the Spurberry Police
yeah,
Department.
the local police department. This highway patrol is supposed to do 50 miles of
Yeah.
this road, but these asshole local cops keep pulling people over,
Yeah.
and they have to get involved and say, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah.
This is our.
And then let's not forget about the diner scene. So they're at the diner and they're chugging maple syrup.
Yes, they are. We're not talking little bottles of maple syrup. We're talking about the big old, oh God.
I don't know who the mustache cop is in the corner. But when the bottle flies from off camera
that's Rondo.
and hits him in the head, I don't know how many takes they had to do it. That was the perfect take. His stunned look.
Yeah.
It just
That's fucking Rondo. Yeah,
Oh.
that was Rondo. Sit down, Rondo. And he sits down. He fucking gets hit again.
No.
Oh.
and then the fight starts.
Yeah,
One of many fights starts.
one of many fights start. You know how these boys are when they get the syrup in them.
The dancies and the pansies.
Brian Cox is so fucking great. in
Brian
this.
Cox was awesome at this.
But now we meet our heroes pull over a tractor trailer.
No, I thought it was Gaffigan first, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. They pull over
Yeah.
Gaffigan first. So now Mac and which one is it? Who's with?
It was Foster.
Mac and Foster are out riding together, and they pull over Jim Gaffigan, and they decide to play the meow game.
Right, meow.
Right, meow.
Yeah, I think they said the record was 6 or something.
Yeah,
it wasn't a lot.
I think you can get 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, meow. Mr. Larry Johnson. License and registration, right, meow. Anyway,
Yeah.
Did you just say meow?
What is so funny? Why?
What is so funny, boy? Am I drinking milk? Do I look like a cat, boy? Am I jumping around bimbly bimbly? Am I drinking milk from a saucer, boy? And so he gives him his ticket, and then he walks away. And then you see Mac go,
Nine.
Yeah, 9.
meow. And Jim Gaffigan was the perfect guy to play that, just that little cameo.
Yeah, and he repeated that in Super Troopers 2,
Yes.
which was awesome.
So now we pull.
Now, not the truck yet. Now they get to the trailer, the Winnebago.
The Winnebago.
That's right. They get to the Winnebago and they find a bunch of freaking.
Well, the first group of knuckleheads are there who shouldn't be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
So they kind of.
it's a highway that makes it stink.
That's correct. So they have a little,
Pissing
Another-
contest.
Another fight.
Another fight.
And now Captain Hagen has to fucking work it out with Ursula who to let loose.
Yeah, and then what kind of happens is like they find a dead woman in it with a monkey tattoo.
Johnny Chimpo.
Yep. And a pig was in the bathroom.
Yes.
And then I want Thorny basically did the pig. Fuck it, you deal with it.
Yeah.
You gave him the investigation. It's like he's so exasperated at
Yeah.
these guys constantly.
Yeah.
Like you're not helping.
So okay, yeah. So now the Winnebago gets impounded at the Spurbury lot.
Yes.
Okay, which is going to play in later.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to the tractor trailer.
Gallicanuckus.
Mr. Gallicanuckus, who's a truck driver. He
Yep.
gets pulled over, and he ends up trapping fucking Mac and Foster
Yeah.
in the back of his tractor trailer.
And a good line when they open up. It
it
smells like sex in here.
So it's not Bunty soap.
Yeah.
Come to find out, everything is in. Like they're hauling weed,
Yep.
and it's all marked with that Johnny Chimpo sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm guessing this Johnny Chimpo weed's pretty good.
Yeah. Probably.
So now,
Was there any on the car that you pulled over? No. And then Mac gives that slide like.
and then is this when they pull over the Germans?
No,
Oh my
the
God.
Germans is much later.
Yeah.
Gee, but Jesus Christ! Again, it was like the scene didn't kind of have to be there,
Nope.
but it's like, oh my God!
Yeah. So like essentially, I really don't. We don't really need to go through like every fucking scene, little by little.
Well, the one good one is the one that gets Farva arrested.
Oh shit! Oh well, no, that's after the Germans because
Yeah.
Rabbit takes. They pull over a German couple in a Porsche, and
Jesus.
Rabbit takes the Porsche for a ride.
Yeah, when they pull him over, I mean, it's like, is there some way we can work this out?
Some way they can vote. Yeah,
And then he's taking the feather, he's trying to tickle.
yeah. So Mac is sitting behind. This is a great scene. Mac's sitting behind a billboard
Of a casino.
for a casino with, running a speed trap, and he sees a car go past 40, and there's a fucking female on the casino on the billboard he's facing. So he starts beating his shit in the cop car. And then he aims the radar gun at his junk, and the fucking speed just keeps climbing. And then he puts the noose around his neck
Yeah,
for
that was
the
just weird.
autoerotic asphyxiation. So he pulls out and goes and catches up with fucking. Farva was at a restaurant and sees this going on.
Yes.
And pulls out and blocks the road in front of Rabbit. Mm-hmm. And then because of this,
Same team.
yeah, Rabbit gets pulled from the road and put on dispatch, and Farva gets put back on.
And
the
that
road.
was a beautiful scene where it's like $10 of gas and a free hot dog. He gets like $9 and $9 and like 1 cent. And he just pours $1 worth of gas in the garbage can to get a free hot dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like,
What an ass.
It's Farva.
oh, it's Farva. It's,
Yeah. So Farva's back on the road. Now he's stuck riding with fucking with Thorny. And they want to play
Oh, yeah,
Farva
he wants to play games.
He wants to play a game.
Oh,
Yeah.
he wants to be cool. What are these cool games you play?
There you go. Team Ramrod. Car Ramrod. You didn't say the car name.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. So he ends up license and registration. Chicken fucker.
Yeah. Those were his actual parents.
Those were
Those were
Farva's parents.
Kevin. Well, yeah, the
Kevin Heffernan.
Kevin, his parents, and they didn't know he was gonna say that when he came up to the window.
Yeah, what's it? Yeah. Well,
I love the lore behind the movie. The little,
yeah, that's it. I didn't know that.
yeah,
But so now another great fucking scene. Ramrod, Ramathorn, and Farva are at a fast food joint to get lunch. Let me get a burger.
It's a burger. It's for a cop.
What is he gonna spit in it now?
No. We just want to make sure it's extra good. Don't spit in that burger. And if you watch the scene, the blonde guy behind him, you can actually see him talking, like in the mic.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's right behind you.
Yeah.
But that was indicative of all the shit they used to do with the old Burger Kings.
Yeah.
The person standing right next to you, just turn to him and say, "Fries over here." You don't have to say it so the whole damn place hears you.
Right. But so yeah. Let's not forget about the liter of cola.
What's a liter of cola? Do we have a liter of cola?
Do you want a large? No, I want a liter of cola. It's
Just-
only 25 cents.
Just order a large Farva. I don't want a large Farva.
I want a liter of fucking cola.
No, the 25 cents you want to dimple-size your meal.
Yeah. You want to dip-size your meal for 25 cents?
Doesn't want to dimple-size it. Just give him the...
It's French for give me some fucking cola before I break Boo's fucking lips.
The Voo did it.
Fucking great line. Anyway, does that look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. He eats the
They
burger
sit down.
anyway.
Then they start talking. There's like $1 million giveaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what they're going to buy to make $1 million.
Yep.
Farva, of course, is going to buy $1 million car.
Yeah. And then he takes the best part is he takes the fucking sticker off and it starts pissing all
Yeah,
over.
they poked a hole in the cup, and when he took the sticker off to see if he won, it starts squirting all over him.
Son of a bitch!
I'm gonna kill that burger bitch. And he goes back and he starts beating the shit out of the fucking dude behind the counter. So,
He gets arrested.
Yes.
By the local police.
Yes.
yep.
And
And
delouse him.
Strip him down, put him in a room, cover him in powder.
the delouse. Sorry about the delousing though.
Powdered sugar.
It's delicious. Yeah, the lice hate that stuff. It's powdered sugar. It's delicious. And the captain from the local PD is trying to get Farva to come on board with him.
Trying to bribe him.
Trying to bribe him. Go ahead.
Before this happens, Farva, I think, knows that there is weed in the motorhome.
Because Foster found it screwing around with Ursula.
Correct. So Farva knows this.
Yeah.
So now continue with the chief.
Yeah. So now the chief is trying to get Farva to come over with them.
Yeah.
And by this time, like you said, Foster's been screwing around with Ursula. They broke the bed in the RV and found a couple more bales of weed in there.
Correct.
So now they're figuring they're going to be hero drug busters and yada, yada, yada.
Because, let's see. The governor was coming.
Yeah, the mayor already did the photo
right.
op with him.
That's right. Mayor, yes.
The mayor did the photo op with him already. Farva has been demoted to cleaning lady.
Yeah. We got a viewer that just asked, what kind of movie is this? This is a comedy. They asked me here.
Oh, it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy about the police.
Yes, it's one of the greatest po-po comedies you will ever see.
Yes.
Super Troopers. Highly recommended.
Yes, I own it. You can watch it when you come home.
Oh, hi, Val. But
What kind of movie is this shit?
You gotta watch it, Val. It's great. You'll laugh your ass off. So now they make this whole plan that they're going to reveal this big drug bust when the governor comes. Well, the governor comes and they've moved the weed from the RV. And now the Spurberry guys look like fucking
Heroes.
The Spurberry guys look like heroes. And the Highway Patrol.
And Farva's drunk.
Farva's annihilated. He's like freaking doing the celebration, shooting beer all over everybody. Open bar. But fucking. So, come to find out, the Spurberry PD is all crooked.
Yep.
They're selling the weed. they're in with Gallicanukis and everybody else, and they're selling the weed. Well, so they end up getting shut down and Highway, that group of highway cops ends up becoming the new Spurbury PD. But we don't know this just yet. So you remember the 3 kids?
Well, we haven't even gotten to the bus yet, though, because they all get drunk.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God, yes.
They all get annihilated and go around. They go to Dimpa Burger and they lock Farva in the, because Farva's the one that sold him out.
Yeah,
So they lock him in the toilet, take his uniform. He make fun. Hey, nice Canadian tuxedo. It's like
Yeah.
my favorite. My favorite type of tuxedo.
Yes.
And then they go around and they're all drunk and Ursula basically catches up with them and says, "Hey, this is what's going on. Get to the airfield." At that point, Farva caught up with them, and they convinced Farva to help.
Yeah.
Basically be a cop. You sold us out and everything else. So they go. Farva just sees his cop buddies and runs off. Oh shit! So they take the flares and a doll with Ursula's name on it.
Yeah.
They run it up there and bust the Spurbury police up with another huge whale of a fight.
Yes.
Yes. And now we still think that, like, at this point we're still thinking that the highway patrol got shut down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they did, and they had the letter on the porch.
They did.
Yep.
Yep, they found the letter on the porch that they got shut down. So now we see Rabbit and Thorny delivering beer
Yep.
for St. Anky.
St. Anky. I don't know if that was a joke of some sort.
I don't know. But they get to this house party, and it's the 3 fucking balloon heads from the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
And now they're thinking that they're smart guys and they're going to fuck with them. Put it here. No, the Feng Shui says put it there.
Oh, yeah.
And then they try to bribe them with $5.
It was, I cannot tell a lie. That was Washington, not Lincoln.
Yeah.
Well, how about you split it, rips them in half?
Right. Hey, you ready for the fun part?
Yep. Yes.
And then they rip the fucking St. Anky, the St. Anky jumpers off, and they are now Spurbury PD. And you think everybody's going to get busted. No.
Everybody runs out.
Everybody runs out except for the 3 kids. And the one who ate all the shit before comes running down the steps and says, I love acid. Cops.
Is all this for a noise complaint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they teach the guys how to chug and do keg stands. And then they're playing. You remember the carnival game where you would shoot the duck and it would change
Yes.
fucking. It would change
Yes.
directions. Well, they're playing that with the kid who ate all the acid, and Farva throws a fucking fire extinguisher at him.
Yes.
Like they're all throwing wads of paper at him and shit like that, and a fire extinguisher comes throwing Farva. But that's the end of the movie.
What was the part where the guy was dressed up like he was fucking an animal?
Oh, that was when they were. That
Yeah.
was when they were getting ready for the governor to come.
They
in.
needed to get the 2 idiot cops.
That's right.
Out of the station, so they had
so
him
they
in
could
the
steal
woods.
the RV.
Right.
And it's just a bear fucker. Do you need assistance?
Fucking fun movie. Good job, Brian.
Oh, my head hurts.
What do you give it?
Head hurts.
Well, I obviously I own the movie and the sequel.
As do I.
It's. I was not. Now I gotta be honest. I wasn't. I put this off to the very last minute because I was honestly gonna. I know the movie so well that I was gonna not watch it.
Yeah.
And but I watched it last night because I didn't feel it would be proper to phone it in.
Yeah.
And again, that's when I had that realization. This is Monty Python for Americans. It's a bunch of wonderful little skits put together
With
Aren't
a
they
loose
Canadian?
thread.
with a loose narrative.
No.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, they're
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
they're- No, the Broken Lizard guys are American.
Yeah, and again, it was it's so entertaining. I had so many laugh moments and there were scenes I didn't remember, scenes that I remembered wrong. It was like, oh god, it was good seeing it again.
Oh, you know one of my favorite scenes?
So yeah, it's a thumb up. It's a thumb up though.
One of my favorite scenes we didn't talk about. When the German couple is back at the Ramathorn house.
Stop jumping on the bed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you think he's yelling? You think Thorny's yelling at one of his kids? Stop jumping on the bed. And they look in, and it's the fucking German couple.
Yes. Who wants a mustache ride?
I want one. I want one.
I want one too.
Yeah, she's like, I want one. I want one. And he's like, well, I want one too.
No.
Yes, it's but
Ford.
they established early on because it's like, what's the relationship with you? Is there? Well, it's kind of open. Hey, Arlo, does mommy have any guys around the house when I'm not home? What do you mean? People call Uncle. Well, there's Uncle Fred. Who's Uncle Fred? Uncle Fred is a cartoon chicken. Oh, Uncle Fred's a guy. Uncle Fred. Okay.
Yeah, Thorny swings.
Yeah, and the big cotton candy they throw at what's his name at the baseball game.
Fuck. It's
The
such-
prank wars are great.
Yeah, the prank war.
Oh,
All right, so a thumbs up from Bill.
yeah.
What do you give it, James?
Absolutely thumbs up. Love this movie.
All right, me too. Brian, 3 thumbs up on the movie. I gotta love this one. It's so good. It is my favorite Club Dread or Broken Lizard movie.
Yes, it is.
Club Dread's not bad. Beer League is fun.
Yeah, that's
Or
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
That's a fun one.
Beer Fest.
When I see you